Ga film. Ga film.
Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Beck.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter. Certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug of war between the giants of Manchester, London and Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic...
The shot! What a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. Odegaard. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
What a throw in. And it's Odegaard. It's made its way to him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's lifted it over. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Caicedo. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Van Dijk. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is through here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Gabriel Jesus! A finish right from the top draw! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Donnarumma comes out and deals with it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Aims beyond the defence. Son Heung-min. And it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Son Heung-min. Messi. Now Son Heung-min turns back here, probably the best option. And that was asking for too much. Caicedo. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Odegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Good ball, good take. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's in a great position here.
Gabriel Jesus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold, deftly away. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Incapuyi. Now it's Martinelli. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Martinelli. He's being urged to... And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gabriel Jesus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for...
Shapes to shoot! And now they can spring out of defence. Incapuyi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's managed to get free. Caught offside that time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold. More and more pressure on the ball here. Manchester United keen to avoid opening day defeat, but they may not have time to rescue anything. Yamal. Now it's Kane. Oh, super ball. Yamal.
Well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, they wanted 3 points on day one, but that proved well and truly beyond them. At times they seemed sluggish, and they have been punished. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, this was one of the teams, Peter, that I was keen to have a look at, but it's ended up being a bit of a damp squib. Not a great start, and it's going to give the boss quite a few headaches.
Warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us. Nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. Hi Peter, it's great to be here. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Jamal. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now then, the ball's come loose, and it's Son Heung-min.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's going to be disappointed with that. Malumi. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through.
Hull really do like to play the long ball.
Who does that work for?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Now it's Kane. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, good-looking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rice, not the most convincing of passes. That brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Played out wide. And it's Rice. Plays it in low. Ah, that's a fine interception. McBurney. He's in a great position here. And it's Kane. If you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? It's a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Gelhardt. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now he's off and running. And Dijk cuts out the pass. Jimenez. And he's gone looking for safety.